Hi everyone, welcome to the tutorial for Better Pawn Control mod. This mod is pretty simple. It doesn't change anything on the vanilla regarding how the pawns work. It only allows you to create presets. What do I mean by presets? We have two buttons on the Work tab, two buttons on the Schedule tab, two buttons on the Animals tab, and two buttons on the Assign tab. These two buttons allow you to set the preset you want to use, and the other to configure everything. So what I mean by configure? Each tab, you can create several presets for each tab. These presets, it's for you to configure. Let me give you an example for the Work tab. I have several presets. One, my default one, this is the one that you can see here. I have another preset for repairing, where I focus everyone on doing repairs or construction. One other for mine, where I focus everyone doing mining, another for growing, and so on. For instance, I can create a new one, this one over here, where I put everyone doing cooking, like this. And then I can change the presets by pressing this button, changing here. So right now, the default, the new one, which is policy number 5, which I can rename. Policy number 5, new one over here, and so on. And you can do this for all of the tabs. For instance, just showing you on the Schedule tab, the ones that I'm using for this specific game. Animals, haulers, everyone to the safe zone, everyone inside, everyone go out to this area over here. Not everyone, some. And going back to the haulers, and finally Assign tab, my favorite one, where I have the work one, people to fight, so they change the outfit to melee or soldier, or even grenadier. I create a new one, this new outfit. Caravan, psychic event for female, psychic event for males. So I think you can see where this is going. This helps you to handle events just like raids or psychic waves or so on. Let me explain you with an example. Let's just imagine that we have a raid starting. Okay, and I just go to the Assign tab and put everyone to the fighting preset, and they will go and change the outfit, like you can see here. Once the fighting is done, the raid is over, I go back, change it to the work preset, and they go back to the previous preset, or the preset that I selected, which is the work. So they change back to the work outfit. Even better than switching this on and off, there's a feature where you can configure which preset to set for each tab in case of an emergency. For instance, for the Work tab, the emergency, the policy is default. For the Schedule is inside. For the Assign is fight. For the Animals is inside. This means that when I press the emergency toggle on the bottom right, my pawns will go and change and follow what is configured on the fighting or the fight policy. They will start using the default. This case is the one that is configured here, the default work. The Schedule is the inside, as you can see over here, so the inside where everyone stays inside the base, and the Animals are also configured to the inside, where everyone is inside the base for the Animals. Once the raid is over, I turn the emergency off, and the policies for each tab goes back to the previous one before you select pressing the emergency button. This is very neat. You don't need to remember which outfits or which area an animal was before a raid event or before any other event. This mod does not change in any way the behavior of the pawns. It's all vanilla. It's just, instead of you personally having to micromanage every pawn outfit, every worker configuration, every schedule, for each spawn, every area for each animal. You create presets for doing that, and then you just switch between them at will and when needed. And this emergency button even goes one step further and allows you to create 4 emergency presets that you want to use for an emergency situation. And that's it, guys. There's one extra little feature I can also explain you, which is the default outfit, the default colonist food, the default drug, and default prisoner food. This will be the policies that will trigger once a pawn joins the colony. So a new prisoner is recruited. Is going to have the worker outfit once he joins. He's going to have the lavish food restriction once he joins, using these social drugs. And for the new prisoners will have a simple food restriction. This is only for you to not have to do it every time someone joins as a prisoner or as a colonist. And that's it. This button over here is just to interrupt everyone if the emergency button is on. Like, for instance, if I press here, these sleeping guys will wake up. See? If you don't like this feature, and this is off, I'm gonna turn it off. They will not be interrupted. So if they are sleeping and you turn the emergency on, they will still be sleeping. Once they wake up, they will follow what is configured on the policy, but only after they completed the current job, in this case sleeping. Okay, of course I recommend everyone to play with this on, otherwise you are forced to like this. Thank you guys, hope you enjoyed. See you soon.